early until we get an angle. So did you spot weld this mom?
Well, scenes like these seem familiar. Maybe it's time to take the drama out of your family gatherings. Believe it or not, our next guest has a plan for making sure that everyone gets along and keeps the peace. And that's our pleasure to welcome back best-selling author and founder of the Happy Hour Effect, Kristen Brown. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me.
Let's talk about the Happy Hour Effect. What is that?
Well, the Happy Hour Effect really is a way of life to help you live with less stress. And the holidays are the perfect time for major stress because not only are you dealing with your regular stresses of work and kids and everyday life, but then you layer on gift giving, you layer on family gatherings, work gatherings, the financial strain, the emotions that come along with family scenes like you just saw at the dinner table. So there's a lot of stress this time of year.
Well, we've got some tips, and one of the things that you say is understand the heart of the problem and then accept it as reality.
Exactly. You know, so many people have a feud going or a grudge, and they don't admit it, or they just sweep it under the rug, and that adds even more tension. So if you can just admit, you know, hey, I don't get along with my brother-in-law. Okay, let's move on.
And adults can do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I hope
we
you're...
hope so. All right, all right. Then you say have a plan in advance of how you're going to behave.
Exactly. Especially if there's kids around. You want to be able to emulate behavior that everyone can be proud of, that can make everyone less stressed. So if you know that your overbearing mother-in-law is going to cause you a lot of anxiety, just tell yourself, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's how I'm going to deal with this difficult person.
And then maybe just keep playing those tapes back over and over and over in your brain. You say have an exit strategy if things get too difficult. I mean, actually, like leave the party. Okay.
You can either leave the party or leave the room, because there are times, especially with my next tip, don't let alcohol do the talking, when things can get really tense and it just causes stress for everyone around. So you do have to have a plan in advance for how you're going to exit that situation if it does get to that level.
And then you say don't let the alcohol do the talking, so know when to cut it off.
Exactly, exactly.
And then finally you say be a good role model.
At family gatherings at the holidays, there's kids around, and kids do mirror the behavior of the adults around them. So if you are emulating that positive, stress-free, relaxed, good behavior, that's what they'll see, and that's what they will remember growing up as positive, good behavior.
You've got an event coming up, so tell us about it.
Yes, on Saturday, November 26th, it is Small Business Saturday, so everything on the Happy Hour Effect website is 50% off, along with other small businesses that are participating in it. So do shopping with small businesses, go to happyhoureffect.com, and you can get all of our great products for stress relief for half off.
And then also on your website, you also talk about how to de-stress and help the people out in Hollywood too.
Absolutely.
So anyway, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks
We've got a link to Kristen's website on care11.com, and then just click on the 4 p.m. homepage. We'll be right back.